I'm going to talk to you this morning about the way you look.
Let's start all over again.
The views, opinions, and beliefs expressed by this poet in no way states or reflects those of TM Poets, any of its affiliates, or the management. Furthermore, this poet solemnly swears not to be a mouthpiece for any domestic or foreign government, party, regime, network, organization, or any other form or body of tribalization currently infecting the citizens of this and other nations. They are feeding on our separation. All I ask is that you replace memorization with innovation. And never stop thinking, never stop questioning, never stop dreaming, and never stop believing in something greater than this. We are a people that have detached and disconnected. We have been pitted against each other. We have chose sides and joined groups. We have been quarantined in echo chambers, self-detained, stripped of freedoms, and learned to fit in instead of going outside to remind ourselves that life is still beautiful, despite all disturbing graphic images fed to our retinas. Warning, I may just remind you that you are you and not the you they say you are. Warning, I may remind you that you are not as helpless as they may make you believe. Warning, I believe in my words, but also believe it is my responsibility to tell you I may not always be right, and I'm okay with that, but just maybe there will be that one quiet person, not here, listening, reminding themselves that they have a voice, that they should be heard, that we should all be heard, that we as a people have forgotten just how strong we could be if we just decided to be ourselves. Warning. Loneliness is the kingdom, and I'm trapped inside its dungeon. Life is a movie that I've never seen. Wife was a mistake that I once made. I see futures in the eyes of strangers. I fear hope for its past betrayals. Art from energy, from pain, from far too many conversations with myself. Sadness is a sea where I once drowned sorrow, and now its ghost wants revenge. Every time I smile, a relapse. Togetherness severed, every connection a dial tone. Far too many shadows hide me in the spotlight. Ordinary is what kills us. Judgments for the lesser species. We look for salvation through sin. Romeo's poison, Juliet's apple. Eden is a memory. Animals still friend to me. We are statistics, are examples, are numbers, are no longer people but experiments of madmen. We wait in line. Soon we board trains. We are minutes of eternity. We are trying to grow our wings. We are flying in our dreams and waking up in straitjackets. I know why the caged bird was quarantined. They didn't want us to fly without their jets. They didn't want our freedom to leave their prisons empty. They didn't want our success without collecting the tax. They didn't want us to leave them without help. They are the masters we must learn to defeat. Plantation burning, women burning, crosses burning, cities burning. Our souls have been dissected by science. Devils in lab coats sell ourselves. We sell ourselves far too short. The second coming gets sold to us every 4 years in form of men behind mirrors, projecting our images over theirs, gaining our trust, hiding truth, hiding bodies, hiding secret deals, hiding viruses that were downloaded onto their computers and uploaded into us. News networks abuse trust. They speak of hate until they anger us. If you believe it is only coming from the left, if you believe it is only coming from the right, who am I to argue with those that have manipulated you into believing what you should never have believed? Things even children could see, yet you convince them there is no boogeyman. Well then, explain your own fears, your own irrational views, your own prejudice. Monsters are being projected over the images of victims and unsung heroes. When we no longer worship them, we will be cast aside, making room for others. Others that have fallen deeper into the mindset pictured through television sets next to loved ones, whispering on actualities, irrationalities, mental disease, ordering proud men to their knees. Be strong, Wi-Fi connection, weak family connection, a disconnection. Turn the channel, a friend turns their back, a lover turns away, families turn on each other. We have the nerve to return to never return. Apocalypse is a rerun, remastered in 4K. History with the blueprints of today. New age slaves and designer chains, playing another man's master, playing another man's game, enslaved just the same, screaming freedom, taking rocks to these chains, but no one can hear you. Earbuds consistently pumping sexism and racism, feeding tomorrow's children, shameful family traditions led by liars and conmen, gunmen and bombmen. No one's gonna care till victims look like them. Selfish aquarium, selfish at the bottom. They look down at the deep and give praise to the shallow. Pride can sometimes be your enemy. Pride does not exist beyond your fingertips reach. Time to be humble without kneeling before your captor. Broken, misspoken, misunderstood. Translation, misunderstood, kneel, stand tall. Learn to tell when to carry a fist and when to grow an open palm. Reach out, this is not a one-man show. Check your programming. Selling war with no foreign return policy on damaged soldiers. No refund, no recollection, no records of AWOL being built in mental state. Finely tuned senses, coming to senses to rescue lost pieces of self, stolen lives, sworn secrecy, scared to stand for truth. You lie, they're guilty of killing the next Messiah, a prophet demonized by churches just like before, manipulating good men to do very bad things. We are all affected, injected, selected for new case study and advancement of biological warfare. Came a long way from spreading smallpox through blankets. Can't Google, what are they not telling us? There is no platform uncorrupt, no nutrient untainted, no truth to trust, a man unloved, a clue undiscovered, a cry unheard, recorded a people's plight, original sound replaced with pre-rehearsed dub, freedom sampled in heartbeats, turntables, flip chairs, open windows, unlocked doors. We are remixers of legends, reenacting what we've always been, calling it groundbreaking but already broken, searching for signals, looking for signs, emojis of time, hieroglyphics on living room walls drawn in crayon. Mommy yells, erasing messages, vandalizing new age Picassos, silencing children, replacing innovation with memorization. The Bibles are far from finished, books are still being written, authors become illiterate, only fragments of lost sentences and quite a few broken pieces. We are lost, we are incomplete, we are brainwashed, we are misled, we are overworked and processed, we are forever works in progress, still learning how to love, how to respect, how to jump without ropes around our necks, how to move to what comes next, how to remove this dogma, this taboo, this mask, this propaganda, this hex, how to